Hello there, I am Phil from Rope Break, and we've all wondered as wrestling fans, at one point or another, which of our favourite wrestlers are going to do well in the WWE. Well, wait no longer, as now I have a list for you. Here are the top 10 guys who are destined to do great things in the WWE, in no particular order. Number 10, Will Ospreay. What can I say? It's up to Will Ospreay whether or not he decides to go to the WWE. However, he does seem to be rather happy being in New Japan Pro Wrestling and running his new wrestling promotion, Frontline Wrestling. He is, however, wanting to move up to the heavyweight division in New Japan. Maybe once he's done with that, he can go light it up in the WWE. Number 9, Marty Scurll. The man, also known as the Villain, has been a favourite amongst wrestling fans for quite some time, and we think it's about time this amazing technician and master of the chicken wing should be given his shot in the WWE. Think about the matches he could have with the likes of a Randy Orton or Andrade Cien Almas. Number 8, Joe Hendry. He can sing, he can produce a podcast, and he's a bloody good wrestler. The one and only Joe Hendry has legitimate wrestling skills to back up all of his claims, which is indeed something the WWE are fond of, having someone from that sporting background. And Joe Hendry would make a great addition to that. Number 7, Martin Kerby. The man from Yorkshire, who has entertained crowds in the UK for what seems to be forever, has earned at least an opportunity at the top with the WWE. The master of the Zoidberg elbow has paid his dues, and as well as being one of the most entertaining wrestlers to boot, can work his bloody arse off. Number 6, Zack Sabre Jr. The technical wizard has always been an amazing worker, and after his stellar matches in the Cruiserweight Classic, everyone was quite surprised when he wasn't picked up. Now part of the Suzuki Gun faction in Japan, it is hopefully a matter of time before this man ends up in the WWE. Number 5, Nick Aldis, also known as Magnus. The man who had an amazing match with Cody at the All In pay-per-view event, held the NWA title, and arguably is the one who made it relevant again. If it wasn't for Nick, there wouldn't have been that match with Cody, and we would have been robbed of a wrestling classic. It is needless to say that Nick Aldis is quite possibly one of the greatest wrestlers of this generation. Number 4, Rampage Brown. Rampage Brown has been someone who for years has put on some of the most hard-hitting and entertaining matches for the UK crowd. The man who is already a World of Sport star and has had a brief stint with TNA with the British Bootcamp series could do seriously great things if given that chance. Number 3, Joe Coffey. The Iron Man of Scotland has had his praises sung by the likes of Kurt Angle, which is no small feat in itself. Easily being one of the it guys to come out of the UK for quite some time, we can see him throwing things up with the likes of one of Mr. Coffey's fellow compatriots, Drew Galloway. A stable maybe? Number 2, Eddie Dennis. This former head teacher who came up with the likes of Mark Andrews and the bruiserweight Pete Dunne has committed himself to professional wrestling, as he knows his is one of the most interesting stories in UK professional wrestling. Check out Eddie Dennis's documentary called A 5-Year-Old's Dream. Really good one, you're going to like that one. It's all on YouTube. Number 1, Zach Gibson. Yes, that's right, Liverpool's number 1. The king of Scout style is one of the standouts of the UK scene with the way that he is able to manipulate a crowd. This polarizing figure of wrestling fans, he is absolutely sure to do so much in the WWE. And that's it. That's our top 10 done for another week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there are any other wrestlers from the UK scene or anywhere that you think would be great in the WWE, put a quick comment down below. Like, share and subscribe to Rope Break UK. Catch us on Facebook and Twitter as well. I'll see you guys next time. This is Phil from Rope Break.